Well, we're going.
We've been on the road for 5 months.
Yep.
Are you ready to go home?
We don't have a home.
Uh-oh. Hello, we're the Potagells, and we're not home right now.
I'm Dawn.
And I'm Greg.
And we're in beautiful Quito, Ecuador.
And this is the obligatory Nomad Year in Review video.
A real journey.
And then I'll be staying on this island, and I don't even really know if I'll be living in a hut or what.
Very exciting. As a luggage problem.
Our monthly budget was set at $4,500, $500 for transit between countries, and $4,000 for everything else.
And total-wise, we pretty much hit that number, but because of our last-minute decision to fly to Asia and back over the summer, numbers were a little bit skewed, so we spent roughly double what we planned for transit. Have you been enjoying our fabulous math-related content all year?
Who wouldn't?
Right on. Please consider liking our videos and subscribing and hitting that little notification bell so that every time a new math story problem comes up, you'll be the first to know. The speed round. Lessons learned.
We hate flying.
We are not fans of the rain.
We never have the right clothes.
The luggage is a never-ending saga of trying to figure out what you need every time you change locations.
We are the king and queen of finding thrift stores.
Absolutely. Don't pack everything you need. Just when you get to your location, if you look around and you say, oh no, I've got all the wrong stuff, find a thrift store. Or just find one of these discount outlets where you can buy clothes for nothing.
It is okay to change your mind. We had an entire road trip in our van planned for the United States. We sold the van and we flew to Thailand. Then we came to South America. We had an entire trip up the east coast of the continent. We decided we would rather spend the time in Mendoza drinking wine.
You know, status rules at hotels. Buying points and spending points at hotels rules. This room that we're sitting in We literally just got diamond status last week. Last week. Went downstairs, asked them to move us out of our regular room into a suite, and they did. So for 15 days, we have this suite because we just made diamond status. Status rules.
Yep.
The question is, after 5 months, do we have any regrets? Not really. We miss family and friends, obviously. Even though we're together, it can be lonely on the road, but other than that, we don't miss any of the stuff that's going on in the United States right now.
I'm glad I talked you into it.
Good job. Okay, let's take a minute and talk about the plan for 2025. And no, it's not going home.
Let's see, we are in Quito for another week. Then we will leave Ecuador for Peru. We'll be there for a month. We'll go down to Santiago, Chile. Then Mendoza in Argentina. Back to Santiago. Up to Miami.
And then the transatlantic over to Europe. And from there, we know we get 90 days in Shenzhen. There's a bunch of non-Shenzhen countries that we're interested in visiting. Somewhere between 3 and 6 months over there, depending on how it goes. And then we want to figure out how to get from Europe back over to Asia and do next winter in Asia.
We do. We have everything booked through the middle of May.
We don't have any of those details worked out. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. You know, Dawn, it seems like only yesterday.
We have a lovely stained chair.
There are so many stains on this thing. You really can't. I would get something out of. I would get something out of the van to sit on. There in this air conditioning unit. This is phenomenal.
It's not in the middle of the screen. Try a different channel. Oh, yeah, it's in the TV.
The whole place just had a bad smell, which we kind of pieced it together and said that it was a combination of spoiled milk, cigarettes, and wet dog. And it's the whole facility, it wasn't just our rooms. So we are now in our third room, which does smell distinctly like cat pee. We were in that cat pee smelling Super 8 in Richfield, Ohio. And now we're at the suite on the top floor in Quito. What a difference 5 months can make.
So now that you know what our plans are for 2025, leave us a comment below and let us know what your travel plans are for 2025.
You never know. We might run into you out on the road. And until then,
Happy travels.